What's up, you guys? This is Plug-In TV back at it with another video. And this video is going to be about, is RollingLoud really worth it? So let's roll the intro. Plug-In TV. You always wanted to go to RollingLoud, but you really didn't know the ins and outs of it. So watch this video to the end and you'll know the ins and outs of RollingLoud and actually see, is it really worth it? So you're going to go to the description box and it's going to show you a list of everything that I want to talk about in this video, and then you'll know what section that you really not need hit on the most. But most importantly, we're going to start off with tickets, because if you don't have tickets, then you won't be going to RollingLoud. Well, I would say tickets, but it's a wristband. As far as tickets, when you do get your ticket and they come in the mail, they'll look like something little like this, okay? And when you open it up, well, it'll come a thing on here, but you have to tear it off. I already pre-tore it off because I already went to RollingLoud. And when you open it up, it's gonna come with some cards here. This came two in here, so it's gonna also come with a third card, and that third card is going to show you how to register your wristband. The wristband do need to be registered. Hey, and luckily I wasn't able to cut this off. I kind of slid it off. Anyway, I got a 3-day general admission pass, regular, smuggler, that. So this is price point around $480. You will pay $480 for 3 days. It's mandatory that you do go to all 3 days, and they do not sell it separate, so you will have to go to all 3 days. But in Miami, I went to the Miami one, but every RollingLoud, which is Miami, RollingLoud New York or Cali, people will be out there asking to buy your ticket. So if you don't want to go, you can always sell it and kind of get some of your money back. Just a heads up. And also a pro tip, if you're not liking those artists that's going to be performing on that day, then you can always go and sell the ticket. So first things first, we're trying to get a RollingLoud ticket first. Just a heads up, they only give you 5 minutes to check out of there, so try to make it to the site earlier. When they say if it's drop at 12 p.m. Eastern time, try to be on there like earlier than that. And then also have multiple devices, multiple tabs, all that open, because, and also pre-make in a RollingLoud account. Make the account, and so you already pre-log in. Make sure you have a card that's up there that has the price point that I talked about on there. So yeah. Also, you don't have to pay it all in full. RollingLoud know that we really don't be having the money to go to these concerts. So if you buy earlier in the year, then they'll put you on a 14 payment. If you pay later in the year, something like that, then you would probably pay on like a 12-month, but it'll be more money. So you and instead of being on 12 months, they'll take it every 2 times a month. So that's how they'll take it. So you can go on the website. They're going to have different tiers and all the different tiers. So you can get GA plus, VIP, and then I think you can get like something else like VIP plus Munchie, something like that, and then it just grows and grows after that. And then you can add on different passes that you need if you get hungry at the festival, because you will be there all day. We'll dive deeper into that later on in this video. But yes, you can add on later. You can add on when you get to the festival, or you can add on as soon as you're trying to purchase your ticket, and then you can put all that on your layaway plan. They'll give you a plan, they'll shoot you over everything, and make sure that your money is accessible for every payment. I did want to let you guys in on a insider about a ticket to Rolling Loud. If you did want to get a ticket for the Lolo and you really didn't have the funds to buy the $400 some ticket, I mean, personally me, I just want to make sure my ticket is secure. I want to make sure I'm actually getting what I am getting and everything and trying to get in. But if you just can book your flight to Miami, we're going to talk about the flights and everything else too. But book the flight to Miami, get your Airbnb and stuff or hotel, then you go to the festival. Go there, be there for the weekend or whatever. You're going to get in those group chats and you're going to ask, hey, who's selling tickets? Because people ain't going to be going for real. And you're going to see who's going to be selling tickets for lower prices than what they originally had on the Rolling Loud website. So, hey, to each his own. As long as you go there, have fun, stay positive. I think you should do what you do that's feasible for you. As soon as you know that payment have been confirmed that and took that payment out your account, then you already know you lit, you know, you screenshot that you got your lieutenant in your friend group chat like, hey, yeah, we gonna Rolling Loud, and boom, y'all head over to the next thing. What y'all need to do, take it out the way, and y'all definitely need to get into trying to get into an Airbnb or a hotel. Now let's break it down for you guys. Rolling Loud is nowhere near South Beach, Miami, okay? It is in the Miami Garden. So if you know what a Dolphin Stadium is, the Hard Rock Stadium is in Miami Garden. Stay very close to the festival. A lot of people do stay in Fort Lauderdale. A lot of people will fly into Fort Lauderdale. We'll get into that as well. And a lot of people would stay in Hollywood. A lot of people would stay in Miami Garden, or they would really stay in very close proximity there. So I stayed in Doral and I just went straight over from there. And where I stayed, I was 9 minutes away from the airport to my Airbnb, and then I was 15 minutes from South Beach, and then I was 24 minutes away from the stadium. So I was in close proximity of everything that I really kind of wanted to be around. So that was pretty cool. When you try to pick a hotel or Airbnb for Rolling Loud, you really want to stay there and be very secure with it. Feel comfortable that you're going to, you know, get there. About an Airbnb, a lot of people thought that hotels was more secure for them, because Airbnb, when the hostess find out that you are going to Rolling Loud, would cancel your reservation for that Airbnb. And I have seen people Airbnbs get canceled for Rolling Loud, so they just stick with a hotel. So it's just to each his own, and once you find what you need, try to book as quick as possible, because if you do not, then the price will just going to creep on right on up, and it will burn those pockets right on up. So once you got your Airbnb and your ticket, you know, it's time to talk about that rental. So you're going to either do rental or you want to do Uber and Lyft everywhere. So for Rolling Loud, me personally, I did half and half. So when I got there, I Ubered everywhere because I came 2 days before the festival. And then when the festival started, on festival day, that morning, I got up and I got my rental. After I got my rental, then I was able to be accessible to go any and everywhere, and then have to wait on the Uber, because as you get closer to the first day of festival, Ubers and Lyft will rise that price. So you have options. You have options to where to rent your car at. You can rent it straight from the airport, but me, I do very suggest Turo. Turo very flexible with kids and young adults that are very under their radar. I think you have to be 25 or so to rent from any rental place, and if you're under that threshold of 25, then I would say that Turo give the young owners, drivers, insurance is lower than the airport, and you also will really just focus on trying to find a better bang for your buck that's suitable for you, because everybody's price point is different on what they're willing to spend on a rental. And also with that rental, you need to make sure that you purchase yourself a parking pass, because people, they do have parking elsewhere, and people parking people park at people's houses and things of that nature. So you really just have to be very cautious of where you park it, because you're really bound to get towed. Please, and please do not park at Walmart, because they will tow your car. And also, trying to book an Uber after you're trying to leave Rolling Loud is going to be congested, really very congested. Everybody that bought parking passes and park, they're trying to leave the festival. Everybody that is carpooling or walking to Walmart, this and that, I advise people, if you're trying to book an Uber, or it's people trying to get on the bus and this and that. So I would really say you have three options. You Uber and Lyft, you buy a bus pass to get picked up by the Rolling Loud committee people, or you rent a car and buy a parking pass. That's the best option for me, and I think it would be the best option for you if you're trying to attend Rolling Loud. If you're trying to go to Uber option, hey, if you're willing to pay $100 to $200 a night just to get back home, and you got that money, hey, all mean necessary, dip on people. But with the Uber and Lyft, if you want to do the bus thing, I would say bus transportation that's brought to you by Rolling Loud. Then you might have to leave a little early or meet them at certain points, but hey. So that's done on there. You pick your options, you weigh them out, you give it to friends, whatever. Also, most importantly, carpool. See, those are all the things that you can really do. Just say off topic type of thing, off transportation. Just really make sure that you get into those group chats. Rolling Loud group chats are very essential and really very important to people that's going to Rolling Loud, and especially the people that's going to Rolling Loud by themselves. You really should try to get into the group chats, and even if you're not going by yourself and you're going into a group, it's very essential, especially if it's your first time going to Rolling Loud. You really just need to get in the group chat, because those people, they are like vets to Rolling Loud. They've been going 6 years, 9 years. They've been going all these different X number of years, or it could be their third year going, and so they know more than you would know. So it's really crucial to like get into those group chats, network, meet new people, make new friends, and yeah, you'll get very knowledgeable about a lot of information that pertains to Rolling Loud in those group chats. So get into those group chats. Now that we're off there, we're gonna step and straight into the merch. Now listen, if you're not trying to carry merch around all day from 4 p.m. to midnight, because it's bound to probably get lost in a mosh pit, hey, I mean, all necessary, do you. But me personally, I won't be carrying around merch unless I have like a clear backpack that I can put it in, or a satchel I can put it in, and I know that it'll be safe. Other than that, I would truly just purchase my merch offline. So do it either before the festival start or after the festival ends. They give you the allotted time to purchase merch. If you stand in those merch lines, kudos to you, but those merch lines are just really long and drawn out. Like, you will miss a whole 1 to 3 sets of artists that's going to be performing on different stages just standing in merch line. But everything typically be sold out really about first day. And personally, I got my merch in the mail. It takes a very long time to come, but I got this shirt here from Miami. And then I also got this shirt here, and they both came in the mail. They're going to arrive like super late, so it doesn't matter when it get here as long as you got your order placed and it's in and you're lit because you got your merch. So yeah, but hey, stay cabs on them because they will not ship your stuff probably to, if it's in July, they probably gonna ship it to September. If the festival is in September, they probably gonna ship it to about December. So yeah, you weigh your options. On to the essentials for the festival. Definitely heavily get that water backpack. After that water backpack, definitely hit under those arms with some deodorant because you're going to be out there from 4 p.m. to 12 p.m. So please stay, you know, smelling great on the arms, and just mainly just focus on hydration for the July, because Miami is hot, like, so you need to be drinking water for the whole month of June to leading all the way up to July. This is like a big essential, is really hydration. And mainly you also probably would need like hand sanitizer if you're trying to eat, just trying to stay clean because we still in a pandemic. And you also probably would need just little stuff like sunglasses, just because it's really hot and the sun is out. You want to protect your eyes. You also want to protect your skin as well, so you would need sunscreen. And yeah, I'm gonna leave the link in the description box for the essential video. You get it. So yeah. Holiday, I'm gonna touch on security. So security, when you go in, they say they check you. So make sure that you scan your wristband and turn green, you go ahead and go. After that, they're going to tell you lay your bag down, they'll check your bag. This year RollingLoud, they was kind of like enforcing a lot of stuff about like what was going on and this and that. Mainly, I feel they was doing all that because of the Astro World tragedy and things of that nature. So they really was checking people's bags, going through everything, make sure it was there. But we all know stuff still got in, so to each his own, and do what you do. But hey, there's a festival and you know what goes on at festivals. If you know, you know. You know. So yeah, just be very mindful of that. So that's also essential. Most importantly, what you also would like to do is set times, download the RollingLoud app. They'll update it the day before the first official day of RollingLoud. Click on who you would like to see, what stages you would like to see them at, and you will screenshot all those. Keep the screenshot. Also, if you do keep the screenshot, I mean, they do have them up on the like different dramatrons on what time, what sets and everything, and just be talking to someone's gonna have like the full set list for all stages. I'll leave it over here on what they look like, and you will just follow that set list on who you actually want to see. So why I say all that was because it's no service. The more people that comes into the Dolphin Stadium, the less service you will have. So after you is at the very front of the stage, there's no more service. Your green, your blue messages definitely going to turn green. Not because you're blocked, but they're going to turn green because there ain't no service. So let's just go on and with the handy dandy screenshot. Also, crowd control, you're really just, if you're not a people person, you might not like this event. Crowd control, I just say that because when it's Playboy Party time, Lil Uzi Vert, Ski Mask, Slum God, all those different type of people, it get really crazy. And I'm gonna leave a few of these videos up here, and then you'll see like how crazy it actually get and things of that nature. So you just really want to be mindful of that. Mosh pits, can't handle the mosh pit, just stay on the outskirts. Okay, let me hear you. Stay on the outskirts, cause ski mask set, Playboy Cardi set, sheesh. And really a little bit of Don Tolliver, but I was in the very front, so people just pushing on me, just trying to get up there. I know you know why they pushing, can't even go nowhere else, so hey. Yeah. So you're trying to see how long you would like to stay at Rolling Loud Miami, stay at Rolling Loud New York, or stay at Rolling Loud Cali. So I would say generally 2 days before the festival and at least 1 day after the festival. The festival is 3 days, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You should stay there Monday. Stay 2 days, come 2 days before the festival, because they have pre-festivals events, and you kind of want to be in getting those if you want to go to like the shopping flagship locations, if you want to go to all these other different pre-parties, pre-release stuff. Just a lot of good content you can shoot there, a lot of networking you can do there, just a lot of that you can actually just get your network ability on. But other than that, I would just say if you're just coming from Rolling Loud and the fees are not really feeding it, say just come to Thursday, party hard, don't really do you a lot of sleeping. That Monday, leave out. That sounds very like that. Me personally, what I did, I stayed 5 days in Miami. I did 2 days before the festival, and then I went to all the parties, the pre-stuff, the shopping events and things of that nature that they had, that some people else had, where Kanye West had, and then I went to some that Rolling Loud was collabing with, things of that nature. I went to Rolling Loud parties that they was posting in the group chats, and I'll get into the parties and stuff later on the next topic. But that's kind of what I did with my 5 days. I hung out and I did other things with people that I made in the group chat, and yeah, that's kind of what I did in my 5 days. The 3 days I did, after the 2 days, the 3 days I went to Rolling Loud, and 5 a.m. Monday I was headed back to my state. So it's kind of like the logistics of what it is. I would say partying, you really just need to play it kind of safe. That's what me and my friends did, even though the price do kind of inflate a little bit. You just need to really just try not to buy those tickets. People be out there scamming. They say the party is going to be here, this and this, and it don't be like that when you get there. Just for taking like a better approach to trying to get into the party and everything. Just network with people that already have been in Miami before. See what's the best parties, what the best locations, what to do, what not to do, and then yeah, buy your party tickets. I suggest buying party tickets when you get there, and then when you know, then if you want to go back there next year, you can just pre-buy your tickets then. But just first year, buy your tickets when you get there to any party, any event. And some events you can pre-look it for, but if it say Rolling Loud X, a company like Urban Outfitters, Billionaire Boys, things like that, those are partnership with Rolling Loud itself. Other than that, if you don't see like with like another company or things of that nature, it's not Rolling Loud realistically. Top I'm gonna touch on is clothing. When it comes to all the clothes, don't overpack that suitcase. 3 days you're gonna be at the festival. Wear something comfortable, nylon, moisture wicking, easy to dry, keep you from sweating, things like that. Those 3 days you're going to be there from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. midnight. So you probably won't be wearing all those clothes, but if you come before the festival, then you might want to pack a little extra so you could go out, enjoy the nightlife, beach and things of that nature. But don't try to overpack that bag, because you will be paying that extra fee at the airport. So when they tell you that that bag is over the pounds that's allotted to get on that plane, you will be paying. I know they was telling me like I'll probably have to pay like $50 if mine was over, but yeah. And plus you're going to do shopping there if you do go shopping, if you have time. I mean, you'll go shopping and then you'll be buying stuff which bring more stuff to bring back with you. So don't try to overpack your bag. A big important question that a lot of people really were just asking in the group chat, that everybody was just asking like how much money, how much. I would just say to each his own in Miami. I only can speak from a Rolling Loud Miami experience because I only went to the Miami one. But I would just say if you really genuinely are fruitful with money, I would say once you pay for your Rolling Loud ticket, your flight, your Airbnb or hotel, try to just set you like a few, most importantly just say you want to eat every day, so focus on trying to get your buck of money for eating. And then that, I feel like that's very necessity because you're going to Rolling Loud, you need to eat. After you figure out that eating arrangement money, then that's when you can focus on like the other money. So they have something feasible for everybody to do on all different budgets in Miami, so don't be afraid to say no to certain things to go to do there, because there's always something else feasible out there to do. It's clubs out there that you pay nothing to get into. It's clubs out there that you pay like $20 to like $65 to get into. Then there's also clubs that you pay like $3,000 to get a section and this and that. So to each his own, whatever floats your boat and whatever your account allows you to do, then just do that. But don't just try to like live above your means, because you are in Miami and things can get very expensive really quickly, because they know everyone there is tourists around that time frame, because they know it's Rolling Loud. Everybody there Rolling Loud, Rolling Loud, Rolling Loud, like everybody there Rolling Loud. So they generate their money off of the hype of Rolling Loud. The experience at Rolling Loud, I would have to rate like my personal Rolling Loud experience to be a 10 out of 10. Rolling Loud was lit. I was meeting new people. It was, the mosh pit was what I expected to be. Everything and some more. And there's some real rangers, so hey, they come with the heat. So I would just really say, just save money. You know you want to go, save that money. The experience, 10 out of 10 is something that you don't even want to miss. And hopefully I see y'all next year. Comment below if you're going next year. If you're watching this video or have any other questions about Rolling Loud, don't be afraid to drop a question below. I'll answer it for you guys. And if I can't answer it, I definitely find somebody in the group chat or some people I know that went to Rolling Loud to answer it, and I'll get it over to y'all. But yeah, it's been real getting you guys all this content, this information about Rolling Loud. It was really worth it. I think you should go. And yeah, stay safe, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Plug In TV. And thank you for staying plugged in with us.